I feel so much better now. So for the past several days, I've had stomach cramps and a little bit of constipation. Well, actually, a lot of constipation. And from a past doctor visit, well, maybe a year or so ago, I know that it's from not drinking enough water. I don't know why I do that, but I have to admit that I don't really drink as much water as I should. In fact, it's surprising how little I actually drink. Maybe it all goes down to Diet Coke. I don't know. Anyway, I was doing dishes tonight at 4 o'clock in the morning. And then when I decided I was going to try and go to the bathroom again, I did, and it was superb. Problem solved. Let's just say that the stomach cramps seem to have already vanished. It was beautiful. One other thing, though, as I've noticed in the past couple of days, is I don't know if this is a old man thing or not, but when I went to go, number one, I was going, and then I had a split stream. I mean, one stream went into the toilet bowl, and the other one kind of shot up toward the lid. I don't know what's with that. I mean, that's happened before. There's no obvious obstruction to cause that. But I think that the worst ones are the ones where I'm going and it kind of shoots backwards toward me. I don't even know how that works, but I almost have to, make sure it's not getting on me. All right. So anyway, I guess this is enough of my old man stuff, ailments. We're supposed to talk about our ailments in our older age, right? Okay. And then it just hit me. I was watching a little bit of YouTube, looking at Ali Vincent and some of the biggest losers that won and then put all the weight back on. And I was thinking, you know what? I eat more crap, more junk food than I did as a kid. And that's, saying a lot. But really, I don't think that we ate that much crap as kids. So here I'm sitting here. I have 3 bags of potato chips just to show you what's going on here. Some of these I showed my baby sister this morning at Walmart when I met her. I had a shopping cart full of chips. Then what I do is I have a big bag of M&Ms, not just a regular bag. We're talking the big bag. And I think that what's going on, and maybe for all of America and, most of the developed world, we're all getting fat, is we just eat too much. I do. And it's almost like you're eating when you're not even hungry. You just do it out of habit, watching TV, playing your games. Whatever you're doing, that's it. That's probably the number one thing I have to analyze, and work on. Because I was just thinking, I was watching YouTube. I remember Bob Harper from The Biggest Loser, how a couple of years ago he had a heart attack. And then back, decades ago, one of the original jogging gurus, I think it's Jim Fixx, who collapsed and died of a heart attack while he was out jogging. So this just goes to show that no matter how much you work out, how well you run your diet, there's always the potential for genetics to take you out. And I've often thought that basically food is dangerous. It's almost like a poison, and we shouldn't really eat more than we actually need of anything. Because once you eat too much, basically it becomes a toxin. I've thought about that for a long time. So, yeah, it's going to get you. But I don't know if we even really can change our diets. I mean, it's going to be very hard to work out and diet. People, we really don't want to do that. Even during my jogging years, I jogged because I loved it. But now that I've been out of it for about 5 years with an injury, even if I can get back into it, I think it might be a little harder to do. Not just because of my age, but it's a major thing to go out there and jog for about an hour a day, every other day. And I always thought that was my number one workout thing. So I don't know if we can really change our lifestyle, even if we know it's going to kill us. I mean, cigarette smokers, they know there's a high likelihood that it's going to kill you, or at least, debilitate your lifestyle at some point. But then they think that that's, decades down the road. So it's not in the immediate future. I mean, if you smoke a cigarette and it kills you almost immediately, Probably nobody would do that. So I think the food thing is almost the same thing. I mean, you just eat, we get fatter and fatter, and we don't really, we know it's going to kill us possibly someday, but that seems, down the road a ways. Uh, in the meantime, you're still living, debilitated lifestyle because you can't really do, the things you like to do. These are just some thoughts I had tonight, but the main thing is I'm celebrating my movement. It was a wonderful thing. Okay, Stephen out.